Welcome to the Trans-European Division Report. This is about how we have been busy loving, busy growing and busy spreading the gospel.
In the heart of the coastal town of Moss, 50 miles south of Oslo, Norway, the Happy Hand second-hand store is open for business. But far beyond making a profit, from which approximately $5,000 is given to charity each month, it is where the church meets the community, and Pia Nielsen explains why this is important.
Because I think as a church, it's important to care for both people in our own community and also people who doesn't have all the resources that we have here in Norway. So that's why we want to sell things so we can give money to people who needs it. And also I think it's important that we bring the church to the town so people get to know the Adventist church. A lot of people in Moss didn't know who the Adventists were before Happy Hand started. But now I think almost everybody knows who the Adventists are.
We live in a society in Norway which is secular, which is post-Christian in many ways. Most people never step a foot in church, apart from maybe at Christmas time. So this is a way for us to live out our faith in the community. And, is church happening in another way?
If we want people to be interested in our belief or what we believe as Adventists, we have to make friends with them. I think that's very important. We have to be interested in their lives to get to know them. I think that's very important. They don't come to our church, we have to go to them.
Walls are coming down, doors are opening, the press is becoming more positive. People are coming in asking if they can help as well. People off the street, can we help with this project?
At present, twice weekly, Happy Hand provides Norwegian language courses for Ukrainians and other refugees. As customers browse, they can also stop by the in-store pastor's office of Attila Erdeg for a chat.
(1,300 miles south of Moss is the city of Pula, situated in the northwestern region of Croatia, best known for its many ancient Roman buildings. On a busy, narrow street is another shopfront, the Helping Hand Counseling Center.
We have put emphasis on physical health because we thought this is going to be the key of our work, the focus of our work. But then it transpired that actually there is much more need in relationship to mental health.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting, and addictions as well. Addiction is something that I maybe didn't expect so much. And the other thing is that it surprised me a little bit. I had a few mothers coming here who had problems with their daughters who had mental health issues. So bipolar disorder, anxiety and depression. When we started to advertise and share our vision, they were saying this is exactly what is needed.
A frequent visitor to the Trans-European Division in recent years has been Katja Reinhardt, General Conference Associate Health Ministries Director. With training conducted in the Baltic, Adriatic and Southeast European Unions, the most recent cohort was held in Sweden on the campus of Lifestyle TV. The mission? To introduce a new paradigm for health ministries called lifestyle coaching.
And I think Jesus came to do that. With his disciples, he did that. He kind of helped them see a new way of ministry, a new worldview of reaching people in mission. And this is kind of like we're trying to do with coaching, trying to get people who are passionate, zealous about health and health ministry, and use their passion and knowledge, but really look at it from a different perspective to be able to be more effective.
We've just recently accepted a call to go to Greenland as career missionaries with the Adventist Frontier Missions, who mainly focus on the unreached. We see a great fusion between the needs in Greenland and the skill set that lifestyle coaching offers.
And what I particularly liked very much was we tried out health coaching or like lifestyle counseling on a very small scale, and it helped us to connect with people on a personal level, and it was very fruitful. So since that time we were eager to learn more about, to be more professional in this area.
If there is a dream that every parent, grandparent, Sabbath school teacher, pastor, president, and all in church leadership have, is that our children will grow into confident and committed Christians, embracing the Adventist faith that we hold so dear.
If there is something Trans-European Division children and youth need reminding, it is that they're not alone or so few. Many grow their faith in very small churches. In some of the mission territories, the number of youth is no more than 40 in total. As former TED Youth Director Darren Stokovich once described their experience, growing up Adventist in Europe is like living out your faith in what often seems like a spiritual desert.
But Pathfinder camporees and youth congresses are more than what memories are made of, but essential for the growth of our children and youth, because it reminds them that they really do belong to a big family, a huge global movement for Christ, which ignites a spark as they begin to see themselves as kingdom people.
One Year in Mission is a strategic partnership between the Trans-European Division, Newbold College of Higher Education and ADRA, which is a beautiful story of how busy growing youth become busy spreading youth.
You basically spend the semester doing more of theory. Of course, you have some practical bits and pieces, and then after that the idea is that they can go ready to some kind of a mission trip.
I stayed 3 months in Serbia. I would have stayed longer if I could. And after that, I decided to go to Cyprus to kind of experience another mission field, because Serbia was homeless ministry and refugees, and Cyprus was church growth and evangelism.
I never thought of myself as a missionary or anything like that, but through doing the program here, it helped me see that I could do it, my friends could do it. We're all missionaries in our own way.
Birmingham, England. With a diverse urban population of almost 1 million, it is a home to one of the world's top 100 universities. Busy growing her faith on this campus and leading a small group of Adventists is Gemina Nambo, committed to busy loving, growing and spreading the gospel.
So a key word for us this year has been fellowship, to be able to create opportunities for students to come and just be a part of something, be a part of a community and know that they are cared for. And so having our weekly care group catch-ups, going to church together, having fellowship lunches together, doing social things together has enabled us to build a group, a space, a platform essentially, where anybody can come and be a part of something. When it comes to following Christ, being a part of something can be a gateway to then accepting the truth that brings.
Dani Odluke Decision Days is a unique evangelistic program organized by Hope Channel Croatia to connect online viewers to local Adventist communities. Two emerging Adventist YouTubers, Croatian pastor Dario Kovacevic and Serbian psychologist Nemanja Borisic, led the presentations each evening.
It was a great experience. People who we saw on those preaching are very, very surprised with us in live, and they like Bible, and we are happy because of that.
Meet Brandon Enterman and Levi Johnson from Finland, two young adults with a spirit-filled personal chemistry that's giving some inspired ancient words a new and fresh perspective. Through Hope Channel Finland, they have created a new series of conversations called The Last Word, about 7 specific verses in Revelation we know as the 3 angels' messages.
What would God say to the entire world? If all ears were listening, what would God say? I want to welcome you to our series titled The Last Word. We're going to be exploring 7 verses in the heart of Revelation, and it is literally the time when God gets hold of that megaphone and all ears will hear this message. What are the contents of this message? What is he going to say? We're going to dig into that. My name's Levi, this is Braden, and we're so thrilled that you could join us.
During 2023, the Trans-European Division hosted numerous projects throughout its territory, supported by General Conference leaders and other pastors and evangelists. We are thankful for the support and renewed concern Christ for Europe has given us to demonstrate Christ-like love for each other and for lost people.
In 2024, we are building on Christ for Europe with outreach and evangelism in Serbia, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Croatia, Hungary, and the United Kingdom. This year we are beginning a series of 3 regional church planting cohorts, with the first of these taking place at the Oslo Bethel Church. Anthony Waggoner-Smith, Trans-European Division Adventist Mission Director, has our final story to share.
In February of this year, a group of church planters from across Northern Europe, the Nordic countries, gathered together for a church planting module in Oslo, Norway. In the last 20 plus years, the annual average growth in new churches across the entire division is 7, and the majority of unions and fields, the total number of churches was either plateaued or declined in some of our most secular regions by as much as 19%. So in this year alone, 2024, because of the passion of our members, elders, pastors, and leaders, we're starting 45 to 50 new stories across this division, not only to have more churches, but to develop leaders and to not merely replace the past, but to plant the future.
Thank you for watching this report. We are committed to continuing the work of loving, growing, and sharing the gospel.